Have you ever found yourself trapped in a vortex of negativity, as if illness, pain, and misfortune were always by your side? Have you ever wondered if there is a way to break these chains and unlock your full potential for happiness and well-being? What if I told you that the secret to a healthier, happier, and more meaningful life is hidden in the words you speak every day? What if I told you that with simple affirmations, you can transform your mind, body, and spirit? It may seem unbelievable, but I invite you to suspend your skepticism for a moment. Listen to this Zen story and stay until the end, because you will discover 5 powerful affirmations for self-healing of the body and soul. You will see that by repeating these words every day with faith and conviction, you will not only avoid illnesses, but also heal your spirit. But before we go on, if you are not yet one of us, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to be updated when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. A group of pilgrims coming from every corner of Japan walked the path to the monastery with determined steps. They had come there to hear the teachings of Saburo, an elderly Buddhist monk known for his wisdom and profound understanding of human nature. Saburo, in his saffron-colored robe and with a face marked by the wrinkles of wisdom, awaited them seated in the main hall of the temple. His dark eyes shone with a gentle light as he watched the pilgrims take their places. "Welcome, dear friends," he began in a calm and deep voice. "I am honored that you have undertaken this long journey to hear my humble teachings. Today, I wish to share with you a precious secret, a secret that has the power to transform your life and protect you from illness, both of the body and the spirit." The pilgrims leaned forward respectfully to listen to the wise monk's words. Saburo smiled and continued, "The secret lies in the words we speak every day. Words are like seeds. They can plant in our minds and heart spots that are positive or negative emotions of joy or pain. For this reason, it is crucial to choose carefully the words we repeat every day." The elderly monk paused, allowing his words to settle in the minds of the pilgrims. Then he slowly raised his gaze and said, "I will teach you 5 very powerful affirmations, 5 seeds of wisdom that, if planted in the fertile ground of your mind, will sprout and bear fruits of peace, joy, and health. The first affirmation is this: I am grateful for everything I have in my life." Saburo explained that gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions we can cultivate, and that, while this affirmation might seem simple, it actually holds extraordinary power if repeated daily with conviction and faith. When we are grateful, he said, we focus on the blessings we have received instead of complaining about what we lack. Gratitude opens our hearts to joy and helps us appreciate the small things in life. A young woman among the pilgrims raised her hand. "Master Saburo," she asked, "how can I cultivate gratitude when my life seems full of difficulties?" Saburo looked at her with compassion and replied, "My child, gratitude is not the absence of difficulties, but the recognition of blessings even amidst trials. Start each day by finding at least one thing to be grateful for, even if it is small. Over time, you will see that your heart will open more and more to joy and peace, despite the challenges you face." Saburo smiled gently. "Dear friend," he responded, "even in the most difficult moments, there is always something to be grateful for. Perhaps you have a family who loves you, friends who support you, a roof over your head, food to eat. Even the simple ability to breathe is a precious gift." The young woman nodded, reflecting on the monk's words. Indeed, she thought, she had friends she got along well with and wonderful parents. As the pilgrims listened attentively and took notes, the master continued with the second affirmation. "I am strong and capable of overcoming any challenge." He pronounced it slowly and solemnly, allowing everyone to write down those words. Saburo emphasized the importance of believing in oneself and one's abilities. "When we tell ourselves that we are strong and capable," he said, we strengthen our self-esteem and confidence. This allows us to face life's difficulties with courage and determination. An elderly man stepped forward. "Master," he said, "I fear aging and losing my strength. How can I believe I am strong when my body weakens more each day?" The monk placed a hand on the man's shoulder. "Dear friend," he replied, "strength does not reside only in the body, but also in the spirit. Your mind is still sharp, your heart is still full of love and compassion. These are the true sources of your strength. Do not fear aging, but embrace it as an opportunity for spiritual growth." The elderly man nodded slowly, feeling the truth in Saburo's words. The pilgrims continued to take notes, aware of the value of the affirmations they were learning. The monk, with a serene smile, prepared to share the third affirmation, knowing it would bring further wisdom and healing to those present. The elderly man smiled, grateful for the monk's comforting words, and reflected on the many satisfactions he experienced daily thanks to his intelligence. "Let's move on to another equally powerful affirmation," continued the wise monk. "I am surrounded by love and compassion." Saburo taught the pilgrims that love and compassion are the most powerful forces in the universe. When we open ourselves to love and compassion, he said, we create an aura of positivity around us that protects us from negative energies. Love and compassion also help us build healthy and meaningful relationships with others. A young man asked, "How can I love and have compassion for those who have hurt me?" Saburo replied, "Dear friend, love and compassion do not mean forgetting the harm done to you. They mean recognizing that even those who hurt you are imperfect human beings who suffer and need love. When you feel compassion for them, you do not excuse their actions, but you understand them. And this understanding frees you from the burden of resentment and allows you to move forward." The young man nodded, grateful for the monk's wisdom, and reflected on the many situations where he could have been more understanding with someone. "I am at peace with myself and the world," the master continued, introducing another powerful affirmation for the pilgrims to take with them. Saburo explained that inner peace is the key to a happy and healthy life. When we are at peace with ourselves, he said, we accept our strengths and weaknesses, our successes and failures. Inner peace allows us to live in the present without regrets for the past or worries about the future. Another pilgrim, a middle-aged woman, raised her hand. "Master Saburo," she asked, "how can I find inner peace when I am constantly worried about the future and feel tormented by past regrets?" Saburo responded with an understanding smile. "My daughter, inner peace is cultivated by accepting that we cannot change the past nor control the future. We can only live in the present, doing our best with what we have. When we learn to live in the present moment, recognizing the gifts it offers, our hearts calm and our minds find serenity." The woman nodded, finding comfort in the monk's words. The pilgrims, now deeply moved by Saburo's teachings, continued to take notes fervently, ready to incorporate these affirmations into their daily lives to achieve greater spiritual and physical well-being. A middle-aged woman stepped forward and asked, "Master Saburo, my mind is always agitated with thoughts and worries. How can I find inner peace?" Saburo looked at her kindly and replied, "Dear friend, the mind's agitation is a common struggle. To find inner peace, practice mindfulness and meditation. Take moments each day to focus on your breath, to let go of intrusive thoughts, and to center yourself in the present. Over time, this practice will help quiet your mind and bring a sense of calm and peace." The woman nodded, feeling hopeful and encouraged by Saburo's advice. The pilgrims continued their notes, eager to apply these teachings in their journey towards inner peace and fulfillment. Laughing, Saburo replied, "Dear friend, inner peace does not mean the absence of thoughts or worries. It means accepting our thoughts and emotions without judging them. It means observing our mind as a detached observer, without identifying with our thoughts. And when we learn to do this, we discover that inner peace is always present beneath the surface of our agitated mind. The woman, grateful for the monk's guidance, thanked him and felt a state of peace she hadn't experienced in a long time. The elderly monk, now her mentor, knew how to make her feel better and how to sweep away negative thoughts from her mind. The next affirmation, dear pilgrims, is the following: I am a spiritual being on a path to enlightenment, said the monk. Remember, he added, that we are all spiritual beings on a journey toward enlightenment. Repeating this affirmation helps us stay focused on our higher purpose and not lose sight of our spiritual potential. A young monk raised his hand. Master Saburo, what exactly does enlightenment mean? Saburo smiled. Dear friend, he replied, enlightenment is a state of complete awareness, liberation from suffering, and union with the universe. It is a goal that requires a lifetime of practice and dedication, but even if we never reach full enlightenment, simply walking this path brings us joy and peace. The young monk reflected deeply on these words. He understood that the path to enlightenment was not just a destination, but a journey that enriches our soul every day.